You're listening to Blue Devil Radio. Happy Veterans Day, BHS. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this episode out earlier. I wanted to put it out before Veterans Day, but some things came up, so I'm putting it out now. You're going to hear some interviews with some veterans who were at the assembly that was put on by our administration and music teachers. It was a great assembly, and it honored our veterans very well. You'll also hear from Mrs. Palladino, who set the whole thing up, and you'll hear from our crew, who talks about veterans in our lives and how they've impacted us. So if you haven't already, go out and thank a service member or think of a service member for the sacrifices that they've made, along with their family. They've made sacrifices too. So happy Veterans Day. Enjoy. And what's your name and in which branch did you serve?
My name's David Fisher. I served 8 years in the United States Army.
Okay, and we're here at Veterans Day celebration. Thank you for coming. What would you say to young people who are thinking about getting into the military? What would you say is a benefit of that?
The privilege of serving your country. Not everyone's cut out for it. Those of us who are, you come back different. So you be ready for change.
Okay. And, you know, what kind of extra, like when you got back, or like what kind of training did they give you that has led to what you've done in the future? Or even now, in the present?
I mean, it pretty much all falls in. When I got out, I did security work. All that stuff is drilled into you in basic training. You get specialized training. Unfortunately, I was a tank driver, and there's not that much use for me in the outside world, so I did outside of my realm of expertise.
So you drove tank?
Yes.
Okay, my grandfather did in World War II, so I don't know. It must be a lot different now.
It's like going from a Jeep to a Cadillac.
I bet. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for your service, and enjoy the rest of your day.
And it was all mine. Thank you.
Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, what is your name and what branch of the service were you in?
David Reese, and I was in the U.S. Navy.
Okay, and how long did you serve?
4 years.
4 years. And were you deployed anywhere?
I spent my Vietnam tour over on the USS Enterprise aircraft carrier.
Okay, that's a great name because of Star Trek. But anyway, so what would you say to a young student who is thinking about going into the military? Like, what would you say is the benefit of joining?
I think it gives them a career, gives them time to even decide on a career if they're leaving right after high school. Too many kids at even a senior's level does not know what he wants to do the rest of his life. And to get into the Navy or any branch of the service can give them some education as to some of the fields that they could possibly get into.
Sure, so even just some ideas. Yeah. Exactly. Real quick, what are some skills that you learned in your during your time that have bled into your life now?
Well, when I went into the service, I went in as a hydraulics mate. Because of my scores, they ended up being electronics. So I ended up with 13 weeks of electronics training, which is like 4 years of college.
Yeah.
And when I got out of the service, I was hired at Kodak for 35 years as an electrical assembler. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for your time, and enjoy your day, and happy Veterans Day.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So what's your name and why am I talking to you?
My name is Jane Palladino, and I am the coordinator for the Veterans Day ceremony. I'm also the interim orchestra teacher at the high school and the middle school.
Because you have retired from your teaching position.
Yes, I have. I retired 2 years ago, 2023, from my high school band.
Okay, so you are the main person who has put this together. You actually kind of have started this whole thing. When did you get that started, and what can you tell us about that?
I would say we started about 15 years ago. That is a guess because I can't really remember the year that we began this, but this was a something I felt very important, and the students need to celebrate our veterans and learn respect and show respect and so forth.
Yeah.
So,
and when do you start planning this event? Because you get veterans here, you have band, orchestra, chorus. It's a lot to take on. So when do you start the process of planning this?
We start planning in September. All our ensembles were practicing right at the beginning of the school year, and thank goodness for our publicity chair, Emily Benedict, right?
Okay, sure.
She helped us get the word out to the public for veterans to attend.
Well, thank you for putting this together. I know it's a big ordeal, but it looked great, sounded great. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Good job. All right, happy Veterans Day, Batavia High School. It is Blue Devil Radio. Let's go around the room. We'll start over here. Who are we talking to?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Cassandra. Nice to meet you.
Elijah. Tyler.
All right, so it's Veterans Day coming up, and we just wanted to go around our little crew here and just share some memories we have or some thoughts we have on family members that we did have, who were in the military. So, Cassandra, I'm going to start with you. You're talking about Uncle Josh.
Yes, Uncle Josh.
And what branch of the military was Uncle Josh in, or is in?
Uncle Josh, he's from Nebraska. And so Uncle Josh lives in Nebraska with us. He's my cousin. So,
he's your uncle.
He is my uncle
But he has, how many, what are the kids' names?
the kid's name is Grace J.R. Grace J.R. Chloe. And his wife, Chloe. And Adam. Kayla, Kayla, Adam, and Grace J.R.
And you were talking to me about how he was in the Navy.
He is in the Navy, and so he's done his job.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy for him because of the happy tears.
So,
I get happy tears before he comes in the house.
Right.
There's my brother Eric and my cousins, we miss you, and I'm really proud of him.
Yeah.
They did cheer him up.
So he was away.
Yes.
And then when he got home.
I'll tell about that.
Oh, you
the
did?
Navy.
Okay.
I'll tell you next time about that. It's a good question.
So he came home, and it was a happy tears and a good time for him to come home. And he was doing his job. And that's fantastic. So in the Navy, we have Uncle Josh. Elijah, I'm going to switch to you. Any family members or even friends that you know in the military, currently, formerly?
Yeah, my grandfather was a Marine during the Korean War.
Okay. Do you know any details about what he did?
I know he drove trucks.
Okay.
He was like driving them all around, working on that.
Like supply deliveries and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he drove the big trucks. That's the extent.
Yeah, I think some people forget that, the military is this big operation, and it's not just soldiers walking in a line. You need, people driving trucks to get cement or wood or supplies to places. And so what? MASH, exactly. It was MASH. If you see the show MASH, it was a very good show about the Korean War. All right, Tyler over here. Family, friends, military?
My grandpa fought in the Vietnam War.
Okay. Do you have any details about that?
He was drafted, so he just enlisted in the Navy. He was a medic, but he was deployed near Da Nang. He got wounded twice, one Purple Heart, and then he was out eventually.
Wow, okay. Is he still around?
He died last year on April 4th.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so it's a Vietnam veteran. Personally, my grandfather was he was a tank driver in World War II. Which
I'm sorry, what tank was that?
in World War II, a tank, those
yeah.
big things that rumble along. He drove those.
You drive the tank. Wow.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry, I understand your question.
Oh, so yeah,
Sorry.
and he after that would I know in the last few years of his life would go around and travel with his tank battalion. They would actually go and travel all together, and that's pretty neat. I have a friend who is in the National Guard. Basically that he's a teacher, but then every so often he has to go for a week to go train. Sometimes I know a couple years ago he went for almost a full month to Albania to help build schools. So he loves it. He still teaches, but every once in a while they take time off to go do that. So National Guard, I have a friend in that. So anyway, for anyone out there thinking about military, is that something that you guys thought about at all or thinking about joining the military? I know personally wasn't in my line of sight, but I know other people who it was. How about you?
My grandpa was drafted. He hated it. My grandmother was a hippie, so.
Okay.
I'll say your grandpa. I like that name. That's a really good name. It looks really nice.
It's a good name.
I'm introduced your grandpa. He's
Yeah.
really nice.
So Elijah, how about you? Is it something you'd consider or considering right now?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
really. Not that I don't respect them. It's just
Yeah.
I don't want to have that responsibility.
It's a big responsibility, right? And it's like I said, it's not anything. It's just me personally, not in my line of sight. Cassandra, would you
Yes.
consider military? What do you think about? Would you ever consider being in the military?
And I'd be in military, but it's hard to say. What? Can you tell me information?
Would you want to join the army or Marines and go like be a soldier?
No, we have around. I can't do that because I get scary. That a lot emotional about that question.
Yeah.
And she's moving on from my question about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I understand that.
It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, it's not for everyone, is what I'm what I'm hearing. But people are out there, and there are opportunities. You get to travel. You get paid. You get trained. So it's a path you could explore. Well, hey. That's all we have for today. Just wanted to talk a little Veterans Day. So if we wanted to go around the room real quick and just say, thank you, veterans, real quick. Just a quick.
Thank you, veterans.
There we go.
I mean, it wouldn't be the same without you.
That's right. You want to say thank you
I'd
to the
like to say
veterans?
thank you for the veterans and your shoes are tied.
Oh, no, not their shoes.
I will give the Elijah the same thing. I'll be saying with him.
All right, watch out, Elijah. Your shoes are untied. So, yes, all Blue Devil Radio, we are thankful for our patriots and our soldiers. Thank you for your service. And if you're away, get home safely. And if you're thinking about going into the military, good for you and keep safe. All right, BHS, happy Veterans Day. Take care of yourselves and each other.
And your shoes are tied.
Oh, no.